it's Bill again with another slideshow and presentation of Bill's top tips in English. And today we are going to cover the time. So now is the time to learn about the time. So here's what we're going to cover today. The differences in Portuguese, the two time systems in English that we use, and which one I recommend you to use. And finally, a very important rule at the very end. So, of course, as usual, it is different in Portuguese. For example, you use hours a lot. For example, são 15 para as quatro. It's quarter to 4. And são 4:15, it's 4:15. So they're the two sides of the clock. And of course, 5 o'clock is são 5 horas. So you focus more on hours, but we don't really say hours in English. We always talk about the clock and of the clock. So let's go to the next slide. So we have two systems in English. For example, you can say it's 10 past 2, or if you want to say the hour first and focus on that, you say the hour first and it's 2:10. So we can say the minutes first, it's 6:30. Or the hour first, it's 6:30. And with 12, we can always say 12 o'clock or 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. Of course, you can say midday or midnight as well. So look, the easiest system I recommend to my students, and I have done this week in my class, is to say the hours as you see them in English. So for example, if you know your numbers, it's easy. You just simply say 2:10 with the hour first, 6:35, 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. So you just need to say the hour with the number and the minutes. You just really literally read the numbers and then add a.m. or p.m. if it's necessary. Often it's not necessary. So my quote of the week is from the great writer Napoleon Hill, who said, "Don't wait, the time will never be just right." So basically focusing on taking action. So here's a summary of the rules and the two systems. Don't mix them. It's very important you don't mix the two systems. So you don't say 12 o'clock a.m., for example, or 6 a.m. in the morning, because it's not necessary. A.m. is the morning, so we don't mix the two systems. And one final and very important rule in English, which is very different to Portuguese, is we never use the 24-hour clock in general English. So if you're in the street or talking generally, we don't use the 24-hour clock like you do in Portugal, unless, of course, you're in the military or in some official capacity. So, if you need help, or if you have a friend who needs help speaking English confidently towards fluency, call Tatiana on this number or email her today. Hope you enjoyed this slideshow. See you next time. Take care.